Hi, once again, putting up another filamented lamp. Now I say this tongue-in-cheek. Most of my lamps are in fact lamps that contain a filament. I've left, or rather I don't collect them, discharge lamps I tend to not pick up. I might have picked up the odd one here and there at various boot sales and junk markets, but I leave those to my friend who is very, very good on discharge lamps, and obviously if I was to pick up one I would immediately offer it to him. So that's the reason that most of my lamps that I've put up are either vintage, very old lamps, or more modern lamps, but the majority of them have tungsten filaments, and this lamp I show now is no exception. It has got, I'll pick it up and we'll have a little look at it, closer look at it. It has a cap, a small bayonet cap, which the pure shape of that cap tells me it is quite old. It's got that little shoulder on there, which definitely tells me it's an old cap. Around it you can see 570. That is the manufacturing code, which will tell you the age of the lamp. I would think it's probably 1950s. It might even be before then. 240 volt, 30 watts. And on the other side, Bell, which obviously stands for British Electric Lamps Limited. And their factory, like I said many times, was at Spencer Hill Road in Wimbledon. It's a small bayonet cap. The outer coating is sprayed white. It's actually sprayed, you can see where it's been not so nicely handled, where some of the paint has come off. It's obviously not a pip top. This was manufactured some years after the pip top era ended. The filament, I might say, goes the whole length of the tube, and if you look careful, I'll show it through a light, you can see, I don't know if you can see actually very well, but there's inside the whole filament assembly, the metal, the glass stem is supported, or it's strengthened by being attached not to the inside of the glass, but it's held there, very similar to those American tubular lamps that I've shown. Without scraping the paint off, which I'm not going to do, I can't tell you more, but I will show it a light. I'm going to turn it down. It's 240 volts, but as I said, with all these old lamps, gently bring them up to temperature and then not the full voltage. And plug this into my little holder. As I said before, my setup here is very basic, but it does me. It does me. I don't need gear to test high pressure sodium lamps or natrium damp or mercury vapour, quicksilver damp, translated into German. You see, I've got to learn a bit of German now. Simple reason I don't. I've got some, but not many. Here's this lamp of light. You can see down the top there where there's a couple of little dig marks on the top. There we are. They've got the nice. It goes the whole length of the lamp. But I say the filament is the whole length. I can wind it up a bit brighter. I'm not putting it on full power. There's the lamp in all its glory. It's, as I say, I think 1950s. I may be totally wrong, but that is indicated to me by that sort of shoulder on the base or the cap. Anyhow, once again, many thanks for watching. Any questions, please ask. I will apologise at this stage that I've only got very few discharge lamps. I've probably showed you some in the past, well I know I have, but I'll leave that side definitely to my mate Alex, who has got a very, very good display of discharge lamps, and some very unusual ones, I may add. So from me, you're going to get lamps that have got filaments in them. And before you ever go at me say, well, some discharge lamps have got a filament in them. Officially it's not a filament, it's a ballast, but anyhow, not to worry. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. Any questions, please ask, and I will try to give you an answer where I can. So thanks again. Thank you.